Well, after giving this one several days of wear, I'm finally ready to give you my full thoughts on the newest release in the Amber Oud line from Haramain called Amber Oud. This is Blue Edition. So stay tuned. So Amber Oud opens up nice and bright and fresh. This is Haramain's rendition of Bleu de Chanel. Though the concentration and the richness kind of lend me to believe it's closer to the Eau de Parfum than the Eau de Toilette, because it does have a little bit of a warmth to it. Up top, you're going to get a blast of citruses. There's lemon, there's grapefruit, but there's some sweetness and some freshness here with this pink peppercorn that's up top, as well as this peppermint note. The peppermint note really adds a bright freshness to go with the citruses here, and a little bit of sweetness from this pink pepper. There's an earthy, it's slightly earthy, almost creamy-like type of ginger sandalwood combination that I get as it starts to settle into the heart. It's actually quite the enjoyable, obviously very mass appealing opening to this particular fragrance. It does smell pretty much one-to-one with Bleu de Chanel, only I seem to like this one a little bit more. I don't know if it's the richness, because I was never really a fan of Bleu de Chanel that much aside from the parfum concentration. I never had any issues with the EDP. It just didn't seem full bottle worthy for me, especially the EDT. The EDT was never really my taste. As you start to get into the dry down for this one, that incense note comes out even more. You do get a little slight smokiness in the backdrop once you get into the heart of the fragrance. It's not present for me in the opening, but in the dry down, it's all about woods and it's slightly earthy. A little dry and earthy, but still creamy and woody at the same time. I'm attributing that earthiness to the vetiver mixing with some of this frankincense, and I believe a little bit of ginger is contributing to that as well. I don't really get any of the florals in here, but overall, a lovely, pleasant smell. Blue fragrance right up my alley, and pretty much smells one-to-one with Bleu de Chanel. Performance on here is where it really shines. This is another one, 8+ hours. In my experience, it's been in the 8 to 9 hour range the last several days. I've been wearing this one in the evenings the last several nights. Really been enjoying it, and like I said, I've been clocking the longevity on my skin before it comes a faint skin scent, and it's been stellar. The sweet spot for me, especially with fresh fragrances, is in the 6 to 8 hour range. As long as I can achieve that from any fragrance, really, I'm happy with that. This surpasses that going into the 8, even 9 hour range. Projection, not real heavy. It's more on the moderate side, arm's length type of stuff, where it can grab somebody. It can pull a compliment, I'm sure, though I have not received a compliment yet since wearing this fragrance. It's definitely one that isn't a beast by any means, but is present and noticeable in the 1 to 2 hour range of moderate projection. Sillage is more on the mild side. It's not going to have a really strong trail, but the trail that it does have, if somebody happens to get a whiff, it's a pleasant smell. Never a bad time to smell fresh and clean. This is definitely fresh and clean. Overall thoughts on this one, I am glad that I grabbed this. I picked it up for $66 from fragrancebuy.ca. At the recording of this, I believe it was sold out at the time, and I'm not sure when they are going to restock. This is a pretty new release from Haramain. It is the newest release in the Amber Oud line. I do have one other Amber Oud fragrance. I have Amber Oud Rouge, which is their version of Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait, which is so good, it's what made me opt to buy this. I enjoy that fragrance so much, it made me want to try this, because Bleu de Chanel never wowed me enough to make me want it. I went out on a limb with this, and I am very happy with my purchase. I have been enjoying this. It has not made me want to stop wearing it. If anything, the more I spray it, the more I wear it, the more I want to go back to it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Before you leave this video, I hope this video was informative and helpful if you decide to go ahead and purchase this fragrance. And until next time, guys, I will say, if you get your hands on Amber Oud Blue Edition and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.